Gmail. BLACKDENIROSKYE at Gmail. Send them there. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. That's more like it, man. You know that everybody naming their top fives and Black Deniro not in their top five. You know, I don't really care, but you know, I had to just. I like being underrated, man. So you know, I had to. You know what I mean? Speak my piece on these beats, man. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. It ain't sweet. I'm going to smoke every challenge I do. I got a great guest tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know, and a lot of people don't, they only know me from the movies, so you know how that go. Somebody called you, Paris? Yeah, they only be knowing me from the movies, a lot of people, so, you know, it's a different type of views. I have millions of views on that joint instead of thousands of views. Nah, I don't feel like I got nothing to prove. I speak, you know what I'm saying? I always say, I spit for the intelligent. So if you're stupid, you won't understand. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to prove. People know what it is. I've been on tracks, plenty of tracks with Beanie Siegel, Held My Own, Young Chris, Freeway, PD Crack, Oskino, Meek Mills, AR Ab, Gilly the Kid, Reed Dollars, Joey Jihad. You know what I mean? I spit with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm on there with Dark Low. I got plenty. I'm on there with everybody, man. I done spit with some of the best spitters ever. And I never got left. Niggas might got over on me on a couple drinks sometimes here and there, but that's how it go. Yep, you too. You too, yep. I am Tammy. You a beast. Been on there with you. Cassidy, everybody, you know what I mean? So, no, I definitely don't got nothing to prove. Let me check and see if my man BY in here. Because, you know, sometimes you'll miss these people real fast, man. See if I can get him on here. The email is BLACKDENIROSKYE@gmail. Yeah, you finally made it. I missed them. Damn, Squad, I missed it. I'm going to hit the link. I got some records for you too, Squad. Yeah, you know I got my boy BY Jennings on tonight, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man, helping this NirOiGTv live joint. You know what I mean? Have bigger ratings or whatever you want to call it. That's it right there. That's the email right there. You said it. You know what I mean? I appreciate that, man. Y'all better enjoy it now because everybody like, I got so many DMs, so many text messages. Yo, bro, you got a good thing going. Keep it going, but I ain't gonna be able to, you know, get everybody because I'm not going to continue to do it. When it's time to get back to that movie, and you just sent the joint already, huh? When it's time to get back to that movie work, I'm gonna have to sit this to a side. Everybody like, you need to elevate it. I'm good after this, you feel me? As soon as I can step back out and get back into my movie lane, I'm gonna chill on these joints. So I'm gonna try and get as many people as I can up here for y'all. I might not be able to get everybody in Philly, man, because I gotta swing it over to the West Coast, gotta swing it over to New York. I mean, just, you know, DM me. It depends on, you know, who I'm doing the interview for and stuff like that. But usually, most of the time, I don't really turn down interviews because a lot of people get, you know, unless they don't have the time, then that's different. But if you just want some old dumb bougie shit, it'll be stupid for you to turn down interviews because interviews basically, you know, push your craft out there a little bit further, whatever you're doing. Hold on, let me make sure he ain't come on this joint. See, I ain't even see V John. What's up, V? I didn't even know you was in here, shorty. Yeah, that's the thing about that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I see you in the cut. I ain't even see the joint slide by fast. Listen, man, homie, I got coming on tonight, man. Everybody I had up here, man, is doing, spectacular work. Everybody that was on here, they on here for a reason, man. They hustlers. They achieve some good things. You know what I'm saying? They know what it is, man. So you can't get everybody, but I'm trying to get as many as I can. I'm always doing features. That's how I feed the family. Always doing features. You just gotta. The only thing I don't like about the feature thing is like, not the actual feature, but people always be like, "You doing features? Da 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 da. How much you want? This, that, and the third." And then I say them, and I never hear from them again. They gonna my guess. Yeah, I'm definitely bringing out a new movie. I'll get right back to it as soon as this COVID-19 thing is over with. Inshallah. You know. There you go.
Yo, what's up? Assalamu alaikum.
What's up, homie?
Everything good? Yeah, man. We scheduled this drink right at Maghrib time, man.
I usually
break
go.
back.
I usually go like right after, like soon as I do my grab, I go out. But that was my fault because I forgot you had to.
Yeah. So I was like, oh man, I gotta. It's been a long
Yeah. That's way more important.
Yeah.
Way more important. Hey, let me get my proper introduction, man. I got my little big bro. How about that? Because I'm older, but he like the big bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, heavyweight, a tremendous heavyweight. You know what I mean? A beast from North Philadelphia, man. BY Jennings. If y'all don't know and y'all y'all on my page, make sure y'all look at the top of this joint and follow my man BY Jennings, man. He got a heart like a lion. And I ain't just saying that because before I even knew him, I was like, this dude don't quit.
Yeah.
Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, squad, I appreciate you doing this joint. As you see, I got a lot of people up here, but I appreciate you doing it because I know boxers mainly out of rappers, they like talking about rap.
Right.
Singers, they like talking about singing. Models and fashion designers, they like to talk about their garments and all that stuff. Boxers don't like talking about boxing. Am I right?
Yeah, it gets crazy, man.
It's like, it's like y'all got, when I'm with you, I don't ever bring it up unless we're talking about something that's actually coming up.
Right.
The fight that's coming up. When I'm with Malik Scott, when I'm with whoever, if I'm around Andre Berto, the niggas that I know, I don't say nothing about that. We just kick it like we kick it. Because y'all always got to answer so many questions and it's always repetitive. But, that's why I appreciate you coming up, man. So, the first question, man, I got to ask you is, what made you get into it, bro?
I mean, being from North Philly, you know what I'm saying? Knowing how to fight. You know how like it's some people that they got a lot of wasted talent.
Right.
And you got people that know how to do things and they just like out there reckless with it and ain't making no money off of it.
Right.
And so I felt as though that, I was good at it enough to think that I could do it. And that's what made me make the attempt. Also with my man just being on my top like crazy.
I was about to ask you that. I was about to say, did somebody encourage you, or you took it upon yourself to be like?
Yeah. My first trainer. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be no boxer.
Right.
Man. So yeah, it was him just like being on my top and just was like, yo, I need you out here. Like, yo, like, come on. Right. I mean, helping me believe that I can make that transition. I mean, from knowing I know how to fight out on the streets to actually professionally fighting and, you know, fighting in the ring and, you know, making that transition, because it's way different.
I was about to ask you, did you find it different? You get, before I get my questions out, you on them. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was
You
about
know,
to say, is
you
it
know, I'm
different?
good at this, you mean? Yeah.
It's different. I know it's different because a lot of people don't know. So I used to tell Leak Moss and all them niggas, like, no, nigga, I come from the era of calling you out. I'm from North Philly, too. They going to know that on the documentary. I'm from Uptown because I did everything first Uptown. I claim Uptown. I rep Uptown. I've been Uptown since I was 15 years old. But I was born 2803 West Oakdale Street, right behind 28th and Lehigh, the block right
Okay.
between.
Yeah. I know that.
Lehigh is Oakdale, is Newkirk, is 100 and that's
Oh,
my
you
neighborhood.
said Newkirk, Lehigh, Oakdale, Harold, then Huntington.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. I was born and raised down there.
Yeah, Newkirk
So
going the other way.
we had the knuckle, and I always knew how to fight. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But so when I was coming up, the first thing I tried to like get in the ring and do it because people was telling me like, yo, this boy. I was the one that came to got when it was time to fight. I got in the ring, I couldn't deal with it. It's a different way you got to throw your punch. Your punch come from your legs and the way you throw the back of your arms, your triceps. They think your biceps is everything. Your biceps don't mean shit in boxing.
Yeah.
It's all tricep also. You know, I know a little bit what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I felt like the tape and the gloves was taken away from my punch because I'm small.
Mm-hmm.
And my fist is little, so I need you to feel these knuckles. I need these knuckles. Yeah.
What the tape is actually
Protect you
for support, right?
Yeah.
It's for support. The tape is for support. The wraps is for supporting your hand, so you won't break your hand. And you know, and the patent is for supporting your knuckles with that impact.
I felt like it took away from my. I couldn't get enough power with it, bro. I couldn't get enough power behind my punch with that glove on. And if somebody punched me without a glove on, like when I was fighting and I got stole or hit real good with even a 2-piece, bam, bam, it's less dizzier than that glove. That glove make your shit like, yo, you be spinning, bro. I couldn't do it. And I was like, nah, it's not for me.
Yeah, well, shit also depending on what size glove you get hit with. You mean?
Any
But
glove.
the rule is try not to get hit at all. You mean?
You can hit me with any glove. I was cool. It was like pop pop. Yeah, that's ain't for me, man. That's just, you know what I'm saying. It was good for me. I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? So I left it like that. I'll be trying to look at some of the joints down there.
Yeah, I was scoping these joints out.
Yeah, I usually go into it a little bit later after I get into a joint. Now, Squad, one thing.
Yeah, because it's crazy because the few times that I've been on live, I realized that we don't pay attention to the comments.
Yeah, because I be
so like when other people on live, I'll be like, I might throw a little laugh here and there, but you know, sometimes like when live first started out, we pretty much wanted people to see us, you know what I mean, and be like, yo, like, you know, say what's up to us or whatever, but they can't see that. So I don't be trying to get nobody attention while I'm on live. Not unless, you know what I'm saying, it's like I really want to get their attention or whatever, but you know. But for the most part, we don't be looking at that shit.
Yeah, you know what? Another thing with this, like I got a good crowd though. Usually I got a good crowd. I always get one.
Mm-hmm.
I always get like one that's gonna come through. I'm waiting for them now. They come through hating or talking some dumb stuff. But for the most part, everybody know what it is. If we miss their questions, they still be rocking with us and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I mean I still, still skim through and try to catch it. But then once you start answering one, then you gotta answer the rest. It means you just start acknowledging certain things that you see that sticks out.
Yo, you fought some real monsters, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I never ever once saw you ever give up. It's easy for people to say, oh man, you gotta take me out, like you gotta knock me out. I'm going out on my back and this and the third. But then it don't happen that way. You know, like I think Mike said, everybody got a plan until they get hit.
They get punched.
Yeah, they either quit or they just can't do it. I've never seen you do that, man. I admired you for that because that's just like a part of life, not just boxing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Boxing is like life. It's discipline, it's conditioning, it's patience, it's learning.
Right. Strategy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so much to it. It's more than just the skill. And if you don't got this and a lot of things, you're not gonna win. And if you don't got that heart in boxing, you can get hurt.
Yeah, you know, for sure you can get hurt.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
That's
sure.
what I always admired about you, bro. You train hard. It's a lot of things, bro, that I never told you personally. It's the way you train, the way you always went at it, and you a businessman. You wasn't somebody that just made all this bread off of boxing. And
Right.
then you go down North Philly and you see that's boy BY. Like that's telling my my daughter, that's BY right there. You looking all crazy. Like,
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
no,
right.
he fought Klitschko. I'm telling you, he was good. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was on
Yeah.
HBO, and you looking all crazy. You throwing your little shit. Show what you had. Like,
Yeah, yeah. So the key to that was the fact that, I mean, when I started when I was 24, like most people start boxing when they kids. You mean? So they have a kid mentality, and they never develop that adult mentality or that adult business mind, because they've always been looked at as kids basically on competition. Like, oh, it's a tournament. Like, and the next thing you know, you 30 years old and you still think it's a tournament, and you gotta listen to your trainer, like when he tell you not to eat, or when he tell you what to buy and all that stuff like that. Like nigga, like I've been around so many different manipulative situations and demeanors, whether it was in my camp or outside of my camp, or seeing somebody, being manipulated and stuff like that, and to be like, damn, like I was always happy that, like, yo, I got my own mind. Like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not no little kid. Like, you can't tell me what to do with mine, and I'm gonna need mine. Like, I mean,
right,
so I came into it with more of a business mind, a business aspect, and then I just learned as I went along with people that have accompanied me throughout my life, not even just with boxing, throughout my life. You know what I mean?
right,
So that put me on my toes when, and opened up my eyes to certain things that I needed to see even before boxing. So, but they helped nurture me throughout that process, to where it was like, yo, if I was surrounded by smart niggas, then I'm gonna be a smart nigga. You mean I'm gonna be smart? I'm gonna be making decisions, and I'm the one that pretty much got in them positions
right.
to put that in play of what these people probably never really had a chance to do. Some had, but some never really had a chance to. But me being a strategist, me hanging around strategists, we applied that strategy, and we made it. We
There
made
you
it out
go.
the best way we could.
There you go. Look, there you
Who
go.
that?
Whoever it is, I knew they was coming. You see him?
Who that? Pussy boys?
Yeah, I knew they was coming. I knew it was one. Then I say we get one. We get one. They just love the attention. Let me get him out the way now because he seems like he just gonna start drawing.
Yeah, no, he ain't gonna start drawing. Let's leave him in for a little bit.
No, I gotta get him out the way, man. I knew it. I knew one was coming. They gonna laugh at him. They laugh. Look, they laugh every night because they know one's coming.
Damn,
And
yeah,
he
but
was
that
right
might,
about hey niggas.
yeah, that might be on your end, man. Niggas know not to play with me. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know.
man.
They might just
Listen, man.
bother you or something like that.
On this internet, bro, man,
Yeah,
they do what they do. Somebody
yeah.
asked an interesting question on here, and I peeped it before the nut boy came on. He said, "Is you gonna let your sons box?"
No, I wouldn't want him to. But if he wants, he throws hands up to me every day. Not necessarily like to, to fight me, but he
Yeah,
wants. That's what he knows how to
that's what he
do. That's
see.
what he likes. But I don't think that's what he wants to do. But being from our society, being from poverty, you know, we don't always make it with the with the academic things, or with things that are in business, or we're not college graduates, we're not Harvard graduates, we not Ivy League things or anything like that. So it's like, yo, our last resort is our body. our
Right,
bodies our bodies is one of, like us being melanated people. Our bodies have made us more money than anything, whether it's our voice, whether it's our hands, whether it's
right,
us shooting the basketball, catching the football. Our bodies are always one of our biggest assets, and you just can't abandon that. So if something don't go right, or if you finding ways to maximize your ability to do business and your ability to be financially stable and successful, that body, you know what I mean, put that body to work, because the body creates that entertainment status, to where so people would love to be able to see you. People want to see you. They want to see what you want to do. What's your talent? Your
right.
talent, your body is your talent. So whatever God allows you to do, you have to put that on display and make money from it. So I can't leave that out with him. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you want to do that at the end of the day, It's like, all right, but I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be on top of being with it. But I don't think it's such a lucrative situation. Come a dime a dozen, and that window is real short. But I mean, I ain't gonna shoot his dream down if he want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend that he do it. Yeah.
That's a good one, and you can go back. We can go back real quick because I wanted to not forget that question when you was like, people come into it as a kid and they don't have that mentality. And I ain't gonna name no names, but I bet you can guess who I'm talking about on some of these dudes, right? Some of these boxers be grown ass men, and they still don't have their mind right. They still don't have their mind right, and they have people around them telling them not to do this and do that. And I'm talking about one of the wildest bulls that's always acting crazy. You already know, in these lower weight classes. I think they about to go broke. They be throwing out outrageous numbers to be fighting somebody. They want all these extra millions and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? Because they know it's almost over for them, and their business mind don't be straight. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
We was talking last night, me and Feast Banger, and that's what made me decide to call you to get on here, because I was like, man, when you writing, when you had a talent, when you're blessed with the talent to write movies or write raps or write poems or books, there's no age limit on that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But with athletes, boxers, football players, I'm gonna have Deshaun Jackson come up and talk too, and basketball players, I'm gonna have Lou Williams come up, and those things, like, it's a time limit.
Yeah.
It's been proven through everybody: Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. Age, Father Time, gonna beat everybody when it comes to being an athlete.
Yeah. But always to make sure that we stay non-controversial and politically correct in some terms. I'm quite sure that not only is that person that we don't mention, not only do they fall up under those those guidelines of our criticism, I'm quite sure there's plenty of us, right? So we could just say niggas like that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it'll create a controversial thing when people just get to guessing and, oh, he told on me. I mean, I don't know, but
I mean, them niggas don't know me. They gonna put it on you.
But for the most part, I'm quite sure that person is not the only person that could fall under that criticism. So yeah, but your point is definitely made. You know what I mean? I just ain't want to be a part of the controversy.
You got it. Yeah, you definitely got to be good. It's me talking. It's me. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying things that I see, and it's because we was talking about doing something right for these type, even to make the perfect analogy of it is like this COVID-19 thing. It can show you how fast things can stop.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And if you ain't have something right, if you ain't listen to your mom and say, have that money for that rainy day, or have this just in case this happened or that happened, you could be shit out of luck. That's if you blessed to be able to have something.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You gotta know how to be smart. Of course, it's affecting everybody, but some people feel like, all right, I can stay in this fight for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm smart enough to do something.
You had to build that resilience and that survival mode to pull out them taxes in time like this, because you got people that's just out here because they like, fuck it, ain't nothing else for me to do. That's all I know is outside, and they putting themselves at risk, of just other things. It's just looking stupid. Like, you don't really want to just look stupid. Like, if you want to, if everybody doing something. If everybody doing one thing, I don't need the person to just jump in on it. You know what I mean? Just sugarcoat it sometimes, or sometimes, just play your part a little bit more to be like, all right, well, look, I'm thinking the same way, but I'm trying to do different, or I'm trying to not be like everybody else. You know what I mean? So a lot of people just stand out as a group, and like when you see certain things, especially with like this COVID-19 thing, when you see certain things, or you see like a group of people out there, and you just be like, all right, and you looking through it, you be like, damn, man, look at such and such. That nigga out there winning. That nigga know better than that. Like, you know what I mean? But it's just like, all right, well, cool. But just don't be like that. Because, I mean, I get it. This shit is poverty, and niggas don't know. Niggas have no other options. And we've been through cancer, drugs, drug abuse, gun violence, AIDS, the system, incarceration and all that stuff like that. So COVID-19, like what's that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the thing,
Oh,
man.
like nigga, we survive everything. Like,
We so used to it, man. We used to going through hardships. You know what I'm saying? All the way back from the ancestors all the way up to us. We so used to going through the hardships that yeah. Well, listen, let's get straight into it, right? With the comedians I have on here, I had Tiz and I had Drizzy. I would ask them, give me 5 of the favorite, comedians. Give me 5 of the favorite rappers. I need you to give me 5 of your favorite, or in your opinion, who was the 5 greatest heavyweight champions of all times, excluding yourself. You got to take yourself out. Give me 5. I give you 5. I'm gonna give you 5, and you give me 5.
Shit. All right. Well, I mean, you got this ain't in no particular order, but
no order.
the first and foremost, you know what I mean, Muhammad Ali. I mean, first and foremost.
Right.
Then you got Mike Tyson.
Right.
Then you have Evander Holyfield. Then you have George Foreman. And Lennox Lewis. And what I'm got one more.
Give me one more.
I mean, and I'm only speaking of the era of my knowledge. I mean, because most people think just because I'm a boxer, I knew every single heavyweight in the world. But no, yeah, those 4, and then you may add in.
Come on, put my man in there. Come on, go back before us. Go back before us.
Oh, what? What? One of them. What's his name? I was about to say Body Jack. Damn. Jack Johnson, one of them niggas. I mean, I would never really. All right,
Muhammad Ali was always. They was always comparing it.
We could say the Brown Bomber. We could definitely say the Brown Bomber. Joe Louis.
There we go.
We could definitely say.
I was waiting for you.
Joe Louis.
I was waiting for him to say him because
even though it's not my era though.
I know it's not my era either, but like boxing is like really my number 1 sport. I tell you that all the time. Like people be watching the draft when NBA come on and this and I don't know none of them. I don't know a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Only thing with I know a little more football, but boxing, I come to your fights. I go to any fight that's out. I'm coming to the fights. That's my niche right there. You feel what I'm saying? So I would probably have the same list you have. I would of course Tyson, Ali first. Joe Louis was so good, man. I mean, not Joe Louis. Joe Frazier was so good, but he was just like more of a warrior to me. He had some good, crazy warrior joints.
Yeah, but I mean, to be not even to cut you off, but the three most is literally Ali, Tyson. Nobody had a start, but nobody had like that personality love like Tyson other than Ali. You know what I mean? As far as like people like the raw Tyson. Like, so you got Tyson, you got Ali, and then for George Foreman to be able to go be like 50.
That's what I was about to say. That's why he's there for sure.
You know what I mean? And Evander Holyfield to be able to be so resilient and to come down from, light heavyweight and to be able to move.
Yeah, I watch him go. He came from cruiserweight.
Yeah, he came from light heavyweight.
Yeah. And then and then George Foreman was in the ring fighting really blowing.
Yeah, he beat somebody called my phone. Yeah, he beat Shannon Briggs. Let me see your phone.
Yeah, Shannon Briggs, and he was in the ring with Holyfield. I think he was old. He was still doing it crazy. Like somebody called you.
Yeah, no, I'm about to call from this other phone. Damn, what's that number?
Go ahead, do that. Grab me a water.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know the name. Let me see.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Hey, BY.
Yeah.
let me tell you something, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, because people always ask to say this, in my opinion, Ali would have beat Tyson in both of their primes.
Probably. You downstairs?
You know why I say that?
All right, get a phone to the front desk because I'm on my other phone. Yeah, why?
Because I'm not gonna say I saw him fight Mike Tyson, but I saw him fight Mike. That nigga fought.
Yeah, Laura, you can let him up. This is Brian. All right, you welcome. All right.
Y'all see that bullshit right there? Y'all don't even know what's going on right now. They don't even know what's going on right now, man. You know, when I used to go see when I used to go over Pooh Richardson house and everything, you know what I mean, over LA, man, you know. You don't got that ID, you ain't coming to the crib. Yeah, I saw him fight. I saw him beat George Foreman, and he was older. He was 32 years old, bro.
Damn.
He was 32, and George Foreman was young. And rest in peace, Joe Frazier. But George Foreman was making George jump all over. Joe Frazier jump all over the ring, and Joe was a monster. And then Ali got him at 32 years of age, bro. That was crazy. Tyson Fury versus Ali. Ali know how to. But Tyson Fury is a
special,
tremendous heavyweight champion.
Yeah, he's special.
He is nice.
Yeah,
he is nice. And for him to come off of what he came off of, people don't know how much depression affects you. For him to come off of the state of depression that he was in, where you needed medication and that layoff, and to come back in that ring like that and do that, he dope.
Yeah, no, he definitely was special. He definitely was special. Yeah, I'm trying to see what else.
You fight like what you call it? I ain't just saying that. You fight like older heavyweights. You fight like the heavyweights back then, the 80s. And
yeah, but you know what's crazy now? The whole scoring. I mean, I don't know. Shit. I mean, I honestly lost the love and passion for it. For real.
Yeah, once you do that with something, it's different, and you know what I'm saying. It's a little bit. You talented, bro. You can rap too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like you really can rap. Like when I first saw you rap, I'm like, yo, this boy really saying some shit.
Man.
He just like.
You come in here with a mask on?
He trying to look out for you, bro.
Huh?
He trying to look out for you. You trying to make sure.
Hey, sound like him.
He trying to make sure he don't pass the Rona off.
Yeah, the joint right there. Yeah, I know he trying to make some. The mask, man. For the man, pardon me. And all that. Let's see, load the white people. So just connect your phone to it, and then you open the drain.
Somebody asked a good question. They said, "What made you lose your passion?"
I never had love for it. I'm just a hustler.
There we go.
You know what I mean? So it's just like whenever.
It's such a difference, man. That's what I be trying to tell people, man.
Yeah. You just. I'm just a hustler. So it's like I never really gained. So that's like being in a relationship and you get hurt before it get good. You know what I mean? And
you know what else?
But you still got to be in it.
You don't even have you just a hustler and you don't really have the super love for it. And then people don't realize how much politics play a part in boxing. I hate the politics in boxing, bro.
Yeah, it do. Even though, man, for my short career, I was on the good end of some politics. Cause how the hell I get to fight Klitschko? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So besides my ability, you know, and the work I was putting in, I was doing, like, it was so many other niggas that was out there that was before me. You know what I mean? That, you know, it's like they never had a chance to fight for the heavyweight championship. And this was something that I realized maybe like 5 months ago too. So I was saying, like, Philly born, Philly go to print. No, go to print. Print the document. So Philly born heavyweights. The last person to fight for for the heavyweight championship of the world was Tim Witherspoon in 1995, before me in 2015. You know what I mean? So it just be like, that's why, like, sometimes if I was to ever even receive criticism or whatever from somebody, I'm like, nigga, like, y'all niggas don't know nobody personally that ever did this shit. Like,
No.
so, you know, sometimes people take shots at, you know, certain things and certain people that, you know, that they feel as though, oh, you could have done this, you could have done that, but nigga, you don't know nobody that did it. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, the last person was Tim Witherspoon. You know what I mean? No, he ain't wrong. He just went back.
And another thing, when people say that, like the criticism and stuff like that or whatever, they don't know what it takes to be in there anyway. That's what I do respect about about Floyd when he be talking to them commentators and stuff. He be like, man, y'all can't tell me what it is because you never put laced up pair of gloves. You wasn't in there.
Right.
You don't know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You sit. People sitting home talking to the TV. Why you not slipping? Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you mean like,
yeah, I would have slipped. Like he couldn't sleep. And then, you know, people, commentators saying this, that, and the third. It's like, man, if that's the case, why are you not in here?
right.
If you know so much, you know what I'm saying? If you want a tip like that, so you gonna
the corner. But it ain't nothing.
No, I'm listening.
No, that's cool. This is the best thing about this show right here, bro. Everything goes on. You should have seen Vodka. Vodka just bust out of nowhere and say, "Get the fuck out of here!" Damn dog trying to lick my beer can.
Yeah.
So listen, you feel like you know how people stop rapping, get the studio, stop acting, get a studio, stop doing this and that third. You ever think about considering training? Or you just like, nah, I'm straight with the whole situation. I'm good over here.
Press black and white. Yeah.
But there's so many people that need it, especially the little kids that want to. I be having homies like, yo, man, who can I get to train my son?
That's different. That's different. Spending time with the kids, that's different. You mean, but actually training and, you know, thinking of making a career out of it, that's something that's always possible. And, you know, the hustler in me don't never, you know, I don't never put that down. You mean, but I ain't really sure, because sometimes like when you done with something, you want to be done with it. You mean, especially if I ain't no love for it. Now, people that had love for it, they swear they wish they can get in there again. They wish they could do all this again. You mean, they feel the urge that, yeah, all them joints died, bro. Yeah, them shit's crazy. I put goldfish in this drink because I just filled this water. Look at them niggas. them niggas stuck to the joint, man.
What?
Yeah, and the motherfuckers, them niggas died.
They did?
Yeah, them niggas died. I had to put goldfish in there to so the guy at the fish joint talking about to create some bacteria in the water or something like that.
I don't want to talk about no bacteria right now, bro.
Yeah. I would probably I don't know. I probably would or I probably wouldn't. But I wouldn't throw that out the window. But I do know for sure, like even right now when I train when I'm in London, you know what I mean? I do a good job at what I do when I'm there. And I enjoy that. You know, I enjoy that because I'm still able to not only show what I want to, you know, show what I want a person to do, but get in there and oppose it as well. So I am passionate about doing that. Like when I'm working with either Derek Chisora or Anthony Joshua, because those are the only two people that I pretty much work with. Everybody else, I
like Derek.
Yeah,
I like Derek.
Yeah, he got a whole new. He turned over a whole new leaf. You know what I mean? And you know, the end of his career is he's definitely going out with a bang, and he's going out like he should. You know, with these next few years, because we all only got like maybe like, you know, just a few years left.
I know Anthony Joshua, your man, right? But he's going out with a bang too if he get his ass in that ring with Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
I'm just a fan, bro. Listen, Squad. Hey, Squad, I'm just a fan, man. I'm just saying from a fan's perspective, he gonna go out with a bang and get his ass in there with Tyson Fury. He gonna go out with a bang too, but it's gonna be a different bang.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's hard. It's hard when you Like Tyson Fury got a lot of attributes. You know, and he got a lot of size with it. He got a lot of attributes, but you know, you can get put down too. I mean,
he can. But I'm gonna tell you, you know what he had? You know what he had with that Wilder fight? Sometimes everybody get it. You've seen it before. For some reason, when you watching that Tyson fight, you watch that Buster Douglas fight, you're like, damn, something off. You look at Tyson, you look at Buster, and Buster bouncing, his rhythm look crazy. Before the first bell rang, you're like, why Buster Douglas look like that? You feel what I'm saying? And why Tyson look like that? And then look at the outcome. You feel what I'm saying? That's the same situation. I think it was inevitable. It was the timing. It was what he did, and it was like the first tune-up, and then it was the training. It was the hunger. It was a different type of hunger, just like Conor McGregor. He was hungry, and then when you start getting that money and you lose that hunger, or you lose that now you a different Conor McGregor. Yeah. So I don't know if it'll last, but I just think he's good right now. I just don't know how he doing with his off time.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't know. No, he working. He working.
Yeah,
he definitely working. That shit closed, bro. It's 9 o'clock. Them niggas think we're trying to go to market at 9 o'clock and now. All that shit be closed at like 7, man. Yeah.
8 o'clock.
What you need? What you need? Oh, some fruit. I got some oranges. Got some pears. I got some apples.
He don't got no chicken, no turkey.
Oh no.
He don't got no chicken, no turkey.
You know what?
No ground turkey.
You know what I mean?
He got some what you call it? What is that? He don't want none of that.
Oh no, you don't want no.
He don't want none of that. This damn Instagram messed everything up.
Yeah, right. You can't even eat it.
Hey, bro, hey, you want some of that Bojangles, don't you? I'm talking to the girl.
Shit.
Instagram done messed everything up.
I got water in here. What?
He said, I didn't even know people eat those.
Bro,
It's a regular eggplant, man. They just made it different things on here.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Ain't nothing but an eggplant, man. You probably ate it before. If you ate Chinese food, it's probably chopped up in your rice and all that.
No. I had Paul.
No, I'm talking to somebody on here.
Oh.
They was like, they don't even know.
I had eggplant tonight.
Yeah, man. I don't listen, bro. I tried that, and I don't know how y'all do it, bro. I had somebody gave me my first vegan cheesesteak, and it was cool. And then, but she told me the cheese wasn't even real. Not real, but it wasn't real cheese.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, let's see. If you look at the ingredients, a regular cheese and this cheese right here, because first of
all, BY. First of all, I'm gonna keep it a bean. You gotta have money. You gotta have money to live a vegan lifestyle, bro. To be a vegan forever.
You want to know what I keep a whole lot of?
Money.
These right here, bro. I mean, you could do a whole lot with these. I mean, you could do a whole lot with them. Potatoes, like it only start costing money when you start buying supplements and stuff like that.
Man, I stopped eating chicken and turkey for a week. I almost passed out.
Nah, man.
Really? Like, no, I'm not even joking. Like, literally, I was lightheaded. I felt crazy. But I did it wrong, though. I just stopped. I think I talked to you about it.
No. Oh, what? Yeah.
When I stopped eating meat for a week.
Right.
Yeah. I felt crazy. Like, I was ready to pass out. Like, because I just winged off it. Like, I didn't take steps. I just was like, I'm done.
Yeah, but that's what you think. That's kind of like somebody's first week or their first Ramadan, right? They going crazy. They just weak, sick. They don't know what the hell to do. They breaking their fast. They don't know what. But it's just like, it's just like you just gotta get used to it. It's a mind thing. I mean, it's literally a mind thing.
Bro, I couldn't find nothing to eat. I go to my dad's house. They cooking everything ready. First is the turkey hot dogs, a hamburger. It's nothing. The chicken. It was nothing to eat. It was salad.
Ain't nothing to eat on. You got,
All salad. I was eating potato salad and deviled eggs.
Man, look, right? So these the only things that I be like these vegan, right? And these vegan as well, these strawberries. I mean, be real simple, like I mean.
See, man, you gotta, and you know who else?
they saw that shrimp in here too.
My man Hollow the Don. He I don't know if you follow battle rap. My man Hollow the Don. Every time he come to the city or for some battle rap or something, he hit my phone like, "Yo, bro, where can I find a vegan spot?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't know."
No, you gotta either go to Veganish on 52nd in between Gerard and Thompson, or Nourish, and that's on 7th and South.
I know it's way more healthier now. I mean, because I just can't stop eating chicken and turkey, but I know it's way more healthier because the chicken's is big as fuck now, and everything just looks super swollen. But I can't. It's like it's never. I couldn't find nothing to eat when I tried it, bro. 1 week and I couldn't find nothing to eat. I was eating rice and beans and asparagus like for dinner and a lot of peppers. But then after that,
yeah, you ain't getting no carbs, nigga.
huh?
You ain't getting no carbs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was about to pass out.
Yeah, you gotta get your carbs or whatever. And then that shit don't do nothing to weight or none of that shit. Like literally, like, man, if I step on the scale right now and I just got finished eating, I'm probably like 236. I mean, it's just like I ain't. And it's Ramadan, so I try to keep my weight above 230 during Ramadan. I mean, because and then I try to keep my weight above 230, and I don't do no cardio. I mean, because if I do cardio and don't eat, then you ask me to walk into a hospital. But it's like, man, this shit is simple. It's like same thing. Like, I mean,
all right, listen, I got a good question for you, right?
What's that?
A real good question for you. So if you fight somebody, like you get into something on the street, you really don't get into nothing because you just really down to earth more than people think you are, right? Mm. If you knock somebody out, he talking crazy, y'all talking crazy, you knock somebody out.
Right.
He go to the cops. Are your hands still considered legal weapons if you're retired?
If you retired?
Because you know when you're a boxer, you can't put your hands on me, bro.
Right.
Because your joints are considered. That's why y'all get sued. If I punch somebody, I'm not getting sued. If you punch somebody on the street, that's why Mitch Green got all that money from Tyson. You punch somebody on the street, you can get in trouble because you got.
I mean, anybody that punch anybody can get sued. Is this a bigger case?
You know what I'm saying though? Your hands are different. It's considered. You're technically considered. Your hands are considered
dangerous. Yeah,
lethal weapons legal weapons because you're a professional boxer. So when you retire, does that still count?
I don't know. I don't know about when you retire.
So, and would you even think about that if somebody was, would you think about that if main man was in your face like, dog, I don't care who you is?
I mean, I don't. That's
justifiable right there.
Yeah, it is definitely justified because he's provoking you. But I don't even.
Spit. Yeah, he did too.
Oh, he spit in my face?
he said, "Tuh." He caught it. He heard it.
Oh, no, he might catch a shell from that.
He said that's when the North Philly come out.
Yeah. He might have the. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the last time he ever used his mouth.
That's the last time. So listen though, do you know though? Ask main man in the back. Is it your hands considered still legal weapons though?
Nah, I don't know. I think he just came up from doing it big. He don't want to hear nothing about legal. That nigga just did 13 years.
He don't hear nothing about legal. Welcome home, brother. I know that's a blessing, man. Welcome home, homie.
Like a weapon? What?
He don't even want to be seen. He don't want to be on there talking about none of that.
Yeah. No, plus we got to keep him on the hush, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that.
No. He's like, yo, stop. Hey, listen, all right, so BY, the last question, bro. This is the last joint before we get out of here. I do this with everybody, bro. I don't know if you checked them out early when I was telling you. Always ended off like this. 5 years from now. You know how people always be like, where you see yourself in 5 years, whatever. But I like to ask this question, like really when you know your plan, your mindset is you know this is what it is. We don't know because only Allah knows, but you know what I'm saying. You just got that mindset like this is where it's going to be. 5 years. Me, Black Deniro, pick up the phone, call BY Jennings tomorrow. Where you at? You living in the same spot? Did you move? You staying here? Did you open that gym that I asked you about? Are you training the kids? Did you ever get back into the boxing? Did you ever, whatever you doing, even if it's not related to boxing, 5 years, your goal of where you at? If I call you and pick up the phone, sound like, what's up?
Yeah, so 5 years. Like, no, I never opened up that gym. It means like I'm still living in Philly, but I might have a place somewhere else. I mean, that's pretty much right now. So I'll be doing that, and I'll be telling you